guys, it's Juliet. It is Friday, January 29th, and I've got a really good loop band workout for you today. If you have a loop band, go grab it. If not, you can do this workout without one, but it's definitely an added bonus if you have one. Today, we're going to be working our hips. We're going to be working core. We're going to be working glutes. So it's only 30 minutes. We can do it. We are strong. I'm going to get you guys all warmed up here. What I want us to do is start with the loop band right around the top of our knees. So, by the way, the thicker the loop band, the more resistance you're going to feel. So if you're new, you probably don't want to grab something too thick and too heavy. You want to make sure that you can do all these moves properly with good form. So we're going to start you guys out with a squat. So I'm going to stand with my feet about shoulder width apart. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to push my heels into the floor, drive my hips back, reach my arms up, lift my chest. I'm going to inhale up and exhale back. Inhale and exhale. So I'm breathing in and out as I reach my fingertips all the way up, activating my glutes. So as I come out of it, just want to make sure I squeeze those glutes together, making sure my knees don't go over my toes. Try and get your quads parallel to the floor if you can. Sit down into that chair pose. You can also do this with your hands on your hips if that's too intense. But I like to use my arms to give me more power, to help me get lower into my squat. 4 more. Last one. All right, we're going to hold it down and we're going to pulse. 1, 2, 3, and come up and squeeze. Now notice how when I'm doing this, my toes come up off the floor. So you know you're doing a good proper squat if you can put your weight in your heels and lift your toes up off the floor. We bounce. 2, 3, up. Bounce. 2, 3, up. Very good. We're going to do a couple more. Keep breathing. Last one. And up. Nice job. All right. So now you're going to keep it nice and square. You're going to keep your knees slightly bent. Make sure everything's in a nice straight line. And I'm going to open and shut. I got to go wider because this band, I think, is not thick enough for me. Open and shut. So now I can push my palms together here. I can put my hands on my hips. But what I want to do is push my knees out and start activating my hips. Yes, you want to feel that external rotation of the hips. You want to feel that burn of your inner thighs, outer glutes. I'm starting to feel it. You don't have to move much to feel this. Keeping those legs bent, drawing that belly button in. Keep the chest up. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Ooh, nice job, you guys. All right. So now we're going to do a little leg extension to the side. Once again, you're going to get into that squat position. Push your sit bone all the way back. Keeping a neutral spine here. Hands on my hips. My right leg's bent. Left leg's bent. I'm going to push that left heel into the floor and extend my right leg out. So a bend, extend, bend, extend. Ready? And go. So you're just giving a little tap out to the side. Tap, tap. You can go slow, fast. Put your stabilizing that left leg, extending that right leg. I exhale every time I tap it out. 4, 3, ooh, it is burning. Last one. Good, come up, squeeze those glutes together. I'm not really feeling it, so guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna grab another band, and that's another thing you guys could do, is if you're like, I'm not really feeling this, you can grab a new band, or why not double up the one you got. So now I've got 2 bands right above my knees, because I want to challenge my muscles. If I'm not challenging my muscles, I'm not going to see any gains. All right, so we're going to do the same thing. Other side, feet spread apart, about hip width apart, knees slightly bent, booty pushed back. We're going to extend, tap, extend and tap, breathe, palms pressed together, hands on your hip. You're stabilizing on that right leg, extending that left leg. Go as wide as you can, and breathe. Good job, you guys. Starting to feel that burn. Feel that burn, you know you're working that muscle. 4, 3, 2, and one more. Good job standing up. Shake it out, you did amazing. All right, guys, so now we're gonna take it into a reverse tap. So I'm gonna show you from this angle. My feet are still spread apart. I'm still folding forward from my waist, drawing my belly in, pushing my hips back. I'm gonna take my right leg back and tap, tap. So I wanna tap it back so that my right leg is fully extended. So instead of doing this, keeping your leg bent, it's fully extended, pushing all the way back. So you feel that resistance from the band. So you're gonna feel the lower part of your glute. You got this, nice job. Extending those hamstrings, keeping that left leg slightly bent. Starting to feel that burn in my left glute. 4, 3, 2. Last one. Dang. Right, rub it out, rub it out. All right, same thing. We're gonna do the other side. Fold forward, push the hips all the way back, neutralize the spine, suck in the belly. And extend, bend, extend. Yes. Want to take it as far back as you can. Get that leg as straight as you can. Breathe through it. You can do it. Good, I'm looking straight out in front of me. Focus on my breathing with each rep as I go. Last one. Nice job, you guys. All right, shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. All right, so now we're gonna go into a side to side squat, lateral squats here. So we start with our feet narrow. We go wide, together, switch, wide, together. So we're going side to side. So you can have your hands here behind your head. You can have them crisscross here, shoulders, or palms together. It's totally up to you. If you need them for balance, you can extend them out in front of you or out to the side. All right, so we're starting narrow. We go wide. Narrow, wide. Now I'm going to keep my legs bent the whole entire time. Folding forward with a nice neutral spine. Abs stay in. Good, go as wide as you can and really sit down into it. Try and get your quads parallel to the floor. Get low. Nice. 4. Making faces here, right? 3. This feels so good. 2. And done. You guys did awesome. All right, guys. So now we're going to take it to the floor. We're going to go into a little bit of a plank series. So if you need to, you can take one of these bands off. In fact, I think I'm going to take this red one off. Keep the green guy. All right. So if you have a mat, you're standing on the edge of your mat. You're going to inhale all the way up, fingertips to the ceiling. Exhale, fold, and you're going to crawl out into a plank position. Okay? Now, if you need to modify, you can plank on your knees. What we're going to do is we're going to hold this plank position. My hands are nice and wide, wrists under my shoulders, abs in, back flat. We're going to lift and lower, lift and lower. So as I lift, I squeeze my glutes, draw my belly button in, exhale out. Good. 4, 3. Come on, you got this. 2. Nice and easy. Last one. Holding strong. Good job. All right. We're going to bring those knees down. We're going to get into a tabletop position. And we're going to do a leg lift in tabletop position. So you're on all fours. Get in a good alignment. So wrists under my shoulders, knees under my hips, okay? We're going to extend, right leg out, lift and lower, lift and lower. But this time we're focusing on one side, okay? One side only. You can choose to flex your heel here or point your toes here. I'll let you guys choose. All right, we're nice and square. We're nice and tight. Lift and lower, breathing in and out. Squeezing that glute, activating that lower back. Spreading out those fingers nice and wide. I'm looking down onto the floor, keeping my neck in line with my spine. Now I'm going to curl out, down, curl. Out and down. So try and bring your heel all the way up to your glute. Extend, back down. Got tight hamstrings. You're going to like this one. It's going to loosen them up. One more. Awesome job. All right, I want you guys to sit back into that child's pose. Exhale out. Sink all the way down into it. Stretch out your shoulders, stretch out your back. All right, guys, we're going to go back into our plank position. I'm going to show you from this other side. This time, instead of lifting the legs up and down, we're going to tap side to side. So we're in our plank position, on your elbows, on your hands. If you need to modify, you're just going to hold the plank on your knees. We're tapping left and right. So you're going to go all the way out to the side, as wide as you can. Try and keep your butt down, abs in, and breathe. So checking my alignment, making sure my wrists are staying in alignment with my shoulders. 4, 3, go wide, 2, last one. Feel those hips. Should have felt the hips. It's a really good one for your hips. All right, we're back into our tabletop position. We're going to do the same thing, other side. All right. So So we did leg lifts on the right. Now we're going to square it up. Leg lifts on the left. Extend that left leg out. Lift and lower. Remember, you can keep your heel flexed or point your toes. In fact, try both and tell me what you notice. With your heel flexed, toe bent, toe pointed. I feel it more with my heel flexed. Trying not to arch my back. Focusing on form, that mind muscle connection. Focusing on my glutes because I'm working them, tightening them, lifting them. Try and lift as high as you can and squeeze. 4, 3, 2. All right, we're gonna do that leg curl. We curl, we extend, and bring it down. Curl, extend, bring it down. Try and get your heel all the way up to your glute. Now this side's a little bit tighter, so you might notice a difference. I can't bring my heel all the way up, but I'm trying my best, and that's what counts. The more you do it, the better you get, the more you improve. I gotta do this one more often, right? 2 more. Last one. Nice. Wow, feel that? Yeah, you know what works if you can feel it. All right, pushing all the way back into that child's pose. Weight is in my heels. Sink down into it and breathe. All right, guys, so we're gonna do the plank tabletop cover, or I like to call it beast or bear, whatever you want to call it. So we are in that tabletop position, but what we're going to do is tuck our toes under and lift our knees up off the floor. So by doing that, I'm going to engage my abs, especially if I suck them in. All right, so here I go. I tuck my toes under. I pop it up. My wrists are still under my shoulders. Knees still under my hips. Holding it here, just hovering over in tabletop position, knees off the floor. Drawing my belly button in, tightening, holding. Now if I want to make it harder, I can crawl back and crawl forward. Am I moving there? What is he moving for? What is he hunting for? Keep your butt down, abs in. Try not to let those knees touch the floor. Got it, make it back home. And release. Nice job. All right, so now we're gonna stay in tabletop position. And we're gonna do, I call these the rainbow. So I'm gonna extend my left leg out, flex my heel, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come up and over, okay? Lift up and across and back down, up, across, back down. So I'm making a big rainbow from the left side to the right side, working my hips and my glutes. The outside of the glutes this time, so we're working all angles of our glutes today. As I lift up, I exhale out. 4 more. Squeeze that glute. 3. Nice job. Last one. You did it. Good job. Okay, so our transition in between, tucking our toes under, pushing our hips up, getting into that downward dog position. We're going to bend our right leg, left leg, and go into a downward dog rock. So I'm framing my head with my hands, pushing my tailbone all the way to the ceiling. Bend and extend. Try and get up as high as you can. 4. Got a mirror, look in the mirror. 3, 2. Stretch out those calves. Last one. Good. Come back down into that tabletop position. You guys are doing awesome. All right. We're going to extend that right leg. We're going to go into our rainbow, square it up, and over. Heel is flexed. Remember, we want to make a nice big rainbow. Okay, so you want to up and over and wide. Go in as wide as I can. The bigger the rainbow, the better the results. Feel the glutes working. Go higher with each rep. 5 more. You're doing amazing. Beautiful rainbows out there. Last one. Nice. All right, guys, we're going to transition by laying it on our side. Apologize for the sun shining in on us. Seems to always happen this time of day. All right, legs are bent. My knees are in line, my feet are in line, my hips are in line. I'm going to push my glutes all the way back, draw my belly button all the way in. I'm going to extend my bottom arm and lay down on it. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to do what's called a clam. We're going to lift and close. Lift and close. You want to keep your feet together and open up as wide as you can. So I want to end with my knee facing up to the ceiling. And shut with my knees in line, squeezing those inner thighs together. All right, here we go. Up, 2, down, 2. Trying to open as wide as I can. Feeling that burn in my hips. You guys are doing great. Keep it going. If that's too intense, you can take that loop band off. You're going to still feel it without a loop band. You got 2 more. Last one. Nice. All right, guys, so now I'm going to bend my leg and hover over this leg, and I'm going to open and shut. Open and shut. So it's a bent leg lift. Dang. Now we're feeling the burn, right? So I want to place my knee right back on top of the other knee. Open and shut. Right? So if you've got lower back issues, if you've got tight hips, this would be a great one to do on a regular basis. Try and do it at least every other day. 4, 3, 2, and 1. There you go. All right, now we're going to straighten that leg. We're going to do the same thing. Lift and lower. Lift and lower, flexing that heel. Get that full range of motion. Go up as high as you can. Two more. Last one. Nice. All right, so now we're going to do a little bit of a leg swing. We're going to go forward, and back. Try not to move your hips or your torso. It's in the legs. Swinging forward and back. And it's not huge swings. It's just a little bit of a swing. And what are we feeling? Still feeling the hip, right? Burn it all in here. Like I said, if it's too intense, loop band off, or grab a lighter one. 4, 3, 2, and time. Wow, right? All right. Let's transition by doing a figure 4 stretch, stretching out that hip, so our left ankle's over our right, hands through the center. We're gonna pull that thigh in. Breathe. There we go. Make that hip happy, give it what it needs. All right, I'm gonna set it down. Keep that band right above our knees. Spread our feet apart. We're gonna place our hands at our side. We're gonna lift our hips up high. We're gonna go up, squeeze, and down, release. Up, squeeze, down, release. So I have a nice straight line from my knees all the way down my thighs, through my torso, to my shoulders. Coming up for 2 counts, squeeze and hold and release. All right, so I'm going to engage my lower back and working my glutes. Again, we're doing lots of glutes tonight, you guys. Keeping my abs in. You can put your hands right on top of your abdominals, right on top of your belly button, and feel it going down into your spine. All right, we're going to hold it up. Hold here. You can hold here, or you can take your arms straight up above you and reach it back. Fingertips up and pull. 4, 3, 2, and last one. Nice job. All right, we got to take it to the other side. So, laying on that other side, I'm going to extend my arm out, lay down on it. Make sure my knees are in line, feet are in line, hips are in line. And I'm going to start with that clamp. Open and shut. So I open with my knee pointing up to the ceiling and close. Knee up and down. I want my clamp to have a big mouth. He's opening his mouth nice and wide. So I can feel my left hip now. Every time I open, inhale, exhale, or do whatever breath feels right for you. 4 more. You guys are doing a great job. Last one here. Nice. All right, so we're going to keep those legs bent. We're hovering right on top of the bottom leg. We go down and up, down and up. Opening wide, keeping the legs bent. Knees come together. Squeeze those thighs together. External rotation of the hip. And burning of the hip, right, you guys? Also feeling that in the outside of your glute. Keeping it here for 3 more reps. Push those glutes all the way back. Last one. Nice. All right, we're going to extend that top leg out. Same thing, leg raises, but this time the leg is extended. Starting to feel that burn. Down and up. Keep that heel flexed. We got to be even, guys. We can't do one side and not work the other side. Breathing at the top. Gotta bring my band down to my knees. It's sliding up. 3 more. Last one. Definitely felt that. How about you guys? All right, we're gonna do the leg swing. So remember, we don't want to be using momentum of the hips or the torso. Just a little swing, forward and back. You can put your hand here or on the floor. Just get that leg moving. It's like a pendulum swing here. Forward and back, flexing that heel. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Right? Oh my goodness. All right, guys, we're gonna go face up. I know I'm over my time, but we gotta finish this out. We gotta finish our routine out. So we're gonna place our hands at our side, lift our hips up, but this time we're opening and shutting, squeeze with my hips up high, back engaged, making that straight line from my knees all the way to my shoulders. This is it, guys. Open and squeeze shut. Get that full range of motion. 4, 3, 2, last one. Good job. All right, we're doing a figure 4 stretch, other side. Stretch out the other hip. Pull that right thigh in. Focus on your breath as you push your back down into the floor. All right, I'm going to take that band off. I'm going to bring my knees into my chest, hug them in nice and tight, or if you feel a little bit more comfortable, you can take your feet over your head and get a deeper stretch in your back, focusing on my breath, keeping my eyes closed. Roll it on up. Good job. All right, we're going to take the right foot over the left, look over my right shoulder for a spinal twist here. And switch, same thing, other side. Left foot over the right, look over my left shoulder. We worked our inner thighs, so let's stretch those out a little bit. We're going to bring our heels together, knees wide. Push down on those thighs. So it's like we're pushing our knees down to the floor. If you want to stretch out your back here, you can fold all the way forward. But if you want to focus on stretching your inner thighs, keep your chest up and push down with your elbows. And stretching out my hamstrings, I bring my left foot in, right foot extended, or right leg extended. And I'm going to reach up and over, grab the toes, pull them in, folding forward. And switch. Do the same thing, other side, bring the right leg in, extend the left leg, reaching up and over, fold into it. All right, we did some squats. I want to make sure you guys stretch out your quads. So we're going to lay down on the floor. We're going to bring our left leg up, bring our heel to our glute, toes in the palm of my hand, lay down and breathe.
Releasing all that tension and stress from our day. Breathing that positive energy. Feeling a sense of calmness. Feeling a sense of pride in accomplishing this workout. Giving my muscles the attention they need and deserve. And we're going to switch, doing the same to the other side. Bring that right heel all the way up to your glute. All right, we're going to tuck our toes under, push our hips up, crawl all the way back to our toes. Hold it here in this forward fold position. So you can bring your fingertips to the floor, palms to the floor. You can bend your arms, grab your elbows, and just hang and fold forward. Whatever feels good for you in this moment. All right, when you're ready, you're going to slowly lift it on up, one vertebrae at a time. Breathe in, let it out. Give yourself a big hug. You guys did awesome. Thank you so much for joining me today. I will be on again next Friday, 4:30 for more. Have a great weekend, you guys. Bye.